Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me for my Try It Out Tuesday. Today we are using a doodle stamp from Doodlebug. This one here is called Peel Better. I keep wanting to say feel better, but it's Peel Better. It's so cute. So we're going to make a get well card. This does come with, not come with, but it does have coordinating dies if you desire them. I didn't pick those up. I just decided to fussy cut my images because they are pretty simple. So we're going to start off by stamping using Memento ink. I'm stamping the little tissue box. Next we're going to stamp the peel bottle here. We're going to stamp this. I'm only going to need two, but I got heavy-handed with my ink, and you can see here how it pulled to the right, so I stamped it a few times. I'm also going to stamp the little heart for the pill bottle in the center of the label there. And then for the other pill bottle, I'm going to use the little happy face. So we're going to make a happy pill bottle. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, once those are done, I'm going to take the little peel here, and we're going to stamp it 5 times. And I'm not a pill taker. I have to say right now, I am not a pill taker. I mean, if I get migraines, but if I get a headache bad enough, I try and hold it out for my Excedrin migraine, but that's about it. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. But we're going to start off by doing some coloring with my Copic markers. I'm going to play a little music while I color. That way you don't have to listen to me jibber jab. But when I'm done coloring, I will get you back. Okay, coloring is all done, and I made some bright and cheery peels there. Now, I did clean up the edges where I went outside the lines with my white gel pen. Now I'm just going to use my scissors and fussy cut out my images. After they're all done, we're going to set those aside and we're going to work on our background. Now I picked up, since it is Try It Out Tuesday, I picked up this new bottle of Pixie spray for my stencils. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and so I really wanted to give it a try. I'm the type of person that just because somebody says it works really good, I have a tendency not to believe them. Almost like those as seen on TV kind of a thing. But I have to say, this is true to its name. This is wonderful stuff. What it does is it's a light tack for your stencils. It's repositionable. And so I'm reading the directions there. But all you do is spray it, and then you let it sit for about a minute, and your stencil becomes just a slight tacky, and then you don't have to worry about using tape or anything. So nice. And I really like that because the stencil that I showed you has very itty bitty intricate lines on there, and so I wasn't able to use it very often, so I thought I'd give it a go and see how it did. There's very fine, less than 1/8 of an inch pinstripes on here, but it tacks to your paper, and I think that's great. And then when you lift it up, there's no residue on your paper. So for this panel, I'm just doing a test panel. So I'm using some peacock feather ink, and then I did speed it up quite a bit, but I'm just doing a blending. I place the stencil diagonal. This way I have some diagonal stripes for my background panel. Now all I have to do is lift it up, or I am going to spray some water on there, which didn't work because I'm using my Cougar digital cardstock and it doesn't usually pick up the ink. Okay, so I think this is a fantastic little toy. I wanted to go through all my stencils and do this. So I wanted to see if it would do it one more time, and or if you how often you had to spray it. But just one of my stencil lines did pick up a little bit, but other than that, it worked great. So nice little investment. I forget how much I paid for it, but I'll link it down below in the description area. Nice little craft tool there. So okay, we're taking a stitched rectangle die and I'm trimming out my panel here. And I had a very light shading, and I did that intentional. I didn't want the full color background. I'm taking the largest frame that I use for my panel, and then one that's slightly smaller, and then also a fishtail banner die. I'm going to create a frame and then a banner for my sentiment. While I was at it, I did trim down a piece of dark chocolate cardstock just to mat behind my stripe panel. For my sentiment, I chose the one that says Peel Better Soon. I think that's so cute. Okay, I already added foam tape behind my frame. I'm just going to remove the release paper and add this to my stenciled background. Just lining them up and it fits beautifully. And then I'll use my tape runner and adhere this to the dark chocolate cardstock. I just wanted a little bit of something to make my panel stand out. We're going to make a landscape style card today. And I'm just making sure it's straight. It's kind of hard to see with that hitting my craft mat. Okay, now I'm going to add some foam tape behind my sentiment, and we're going to arrange our little pill bottles. We'll add our sentiment, and then we'll put our tissue box right above our sentiment there, just using some foam tape. And then I know I wanted one pill bottle right next to the sentiment, and then I wanted one right next to the tissue box. We'll place this one straight up and down, and then I thought the one with the heart would place a little bit wonky. And I'm playing around with the placement and then added my pills also. And I did put foam tape behind my little pills there too. Okay, once I'm happy with the placement, I thought we needed to bring in a little bit more brown. So I'm using some dark brown and white baker's twine. This baker's twine is on the thicker side, but I love the color. So I just tied it to the left. I'm going to scoot up my bow a little bit. And then I'm going to add some foam tape. I'm going to leave a gap in between my foam tape. This way the twine will fit right underneath it and it doesn't cause any extra bulk. I just placed my panel on my card base. I'm going to trim the tail of this just a little bit more. Okay, now we need bells and whistles. We're going to bring in my Nuvo Aqua Shimmer pen and add a little bit of sparkle. And then I'm also going to use my Nuvo Crystal Drops. This is Morning Dew. It's almost like a glossy accent. I would say it's a little bit thicker and it gives a little bit more dimension when it dries. It goes on cloudy, but it does dry clear. And I'm just going to go over the little heart in my pills. And then that's my Get Well card today, guys. Super cute stamp set. I can't wait. I love the little doodle stamps. I think they're so sweet. But I thought we'd better do a Feel Better card or a Peel Better. And I encourage you to check out that Pixie spray. It's great stuff. Thanks so much for joining me. I wish you a lovely day. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.